Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. I'm back. It's been a minute. That's what I said last time, and I said I would get on it, and I didn't. Well, when was that? Last month? I don't remember, but I'm here now, and I came to answer some questions and just update you on my life. I've had so much going on recently. I feel like I'm juggling everything at once. I've made some crazy decisions. Life is good. Life is crazy. I've had a lot going on, and I thought I would talk to you about it today, answer a few questions, and tell you guys what's new in my life. So if you are interested in watching and having a little bit of a life update, a little bit of a chit chat, then just keep watching. So yeah guys, where do I start? So big news. If you follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, then you already know. But if you don't know, I have decided to start my own, this is my drum rolls, my own clothing boutique. Yay! So I've made the decision to start my own clothing boutique. I am in the works of it now. Let's start with how this even came about, right? So if you have watched my get to know me video, then you would know that one of my goals and like where I see myself and things I want to do, one of the goals that I wanted to do is start some kind of business. And if you would have asked me before, I would have never seen myself opening up a clothing boutique. I would have never seen myself even trying to do that, but here I am. I feel like I've come a long way. I'm in a spot right now where I really do believe in myself, and that was not always the case at all. I just have the best support system ever. I have a very little family, but they are very supportive of me. I have close friends that are just the same, have been friends for years and years, who I consider family, who are extremely supportive as well. So it's hard not to believe in yourself, and so many other people are believing in you, and it's just the best feeling ever. So yeah, I'm a crybaby. This video just started and I'm gonna cry already. No, and it's not even just that, it's the fact that if you see in my Instagram, then you know I don't have a huge following, but I have something, and I feel like I've created a space where I'm just myself, and I've been myself this whole entire time. I don't know how to be somebody that I'm not. I will always be myself. I'm a little bit awkward. I'm a little shy. I've worked through that so much. Just to see the way that people react to just me, to see the messages that I get on, whether it's Instagram or whatever, like on my DMs. I'm gonna cry because I just can't, like, it just makes me so happy. It makes me so grateful. Like, sometimes I can't believe that, and it could be strangers, or it can be people I went to school with, or just anybody who sends me a message and really puts a lot of thought behind that message, and who really puts a lot of thought behind that message and wishes me well. It just means a lot. I'm gonna cry because it's just so nice. It's so nice to have somebody believe in you, to have strangers believe in you and support you. I'm so thankful, you guys. Like, I couldn't have made this decision to put myself out there and take a risk on something if I didn't already feel some kind of support from you. And I just want to let you know that those messages mean the world to me. They truly do. I don't just skim through them. No, I literally will sit there, get teary-eyed, and just wonder how, like, or why me, or like what. Just I can't describe it. It's crazy. But I appreciate those messages so much. They keep me going. They mean the world to me. So thank you to everybody who has written me or just silently supports me, you know, like I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I don't even remember what I was talking about because I just went into this whole emotional roller coaster in my head right now. Point is, it's because of you, it's because of the support that I have that I felt confident enough to do this. It's because of my husband who just pushes me, and this came about literally like a month ago, or a little bit over a month ago. I sent my husband a message out of nowhere and I was like, hey, I think I want to start a clothing boutique, what do you think? And he wrote back like that, and he was just like, I think it's a great idea, you should do it, like what do we need to make it happen, basically. He's just the best. And in the back of my head, I guess I never really thought about a clothing boutique. I knew that I've always had people ask me, you know, where do you buy your outfits from? Or I like the way you put outfits together, I like the way you can style your clothing, you know, help me pick out an outfit. I've always been a friend that people could go to for that, and I just never really crossed my mind to do something like that up until recently, literally a month ago. And I don't know, I just felt like I had all these signs. I was on TikTok, and these are probably not actual signs, but I was on TikTok and I kept seeing like clothing boutique videos and things like that, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then like the next day I had a friend call me, and she was like, so random, but I had this dream about you last night. You were opening up your own business and it was so pretty, and I'm not sure exactly what you were doing, but it just like screamed you. Just like, I just, you know, I thought I'd tell you. Just different little things throughout the days kept sprinkling in like that. So I went on this crazy Google search and web search, and Googling everything about clothing boutiques and how to start a clothing boutique. Literally, I know nothing, guys. I am not equipped. I have not taken any business classes. I am not good at business stuff. I'm a creative. I am an artsy person. I like science. So business is not my forte. But I went into like this crazy whirlpool. What do you call it? Like when you go down this like funnel or whatever, however you say it. I became obsessed with this thought of possibly opening up my own clothing boutique, and I just thought, well, I'm detail oriented, like I would put a lot of detail and thought behind it too. I've had experience on Instagram, you know, creating content and engaging with an audience, and basically like Instagram has helped me in the marketing aspect. By 3, I love clothes. I love to put things together. I love to help others. I love to help others feel good about themselves. And why not? You know, like why not do something that is just me? Why not do something that I have complete control over, that I have complete creative control over, that I can put my touch into everything, and at the end of the day I can make somebody else feel really good. So that was the thing that I was like, okay, but I'm doing it. I was like, I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. Literally went to Google and typed in how to start your own online clothing boutique. And guys, I've had to research so much. I've had to look so many things up. Just this past week, I went to my first market at the Dallas Market Center to buy clothes. I was a buyer there. Now I officially have a business name, I have a business identification number, I have a seller's permit. I've had to figure all of that out by myself, and I did. And then I picked out some clothes, which was really exciting, and I vlogged it. I vlogged a little bit of it, not specifically, you know, the clothes that I got, but of that experience with my friend. We went together and I vlogged some of that for you guys. Another big thing is that I just graduated college, got my degree to be an occupational therapist assistant. I'm so excited. I worked my ass off for that diploma, and I know on Instagram like a lot of people are confused as to why I'm like still studying. I need to be certified and get my license in order to actually start treating, you know. So there is this big national board exam, and it's called the NBCOT exam. It is a 4-hour exam, has about 200 questions. Basically, it goes over everything that I've learned in school, and so I'm having to, it's a $500 and something exam. I already paid for it, I've scheduled it, and I'm really hoping I pass the first time, you guys, because God, it's crazy. So I'm currently studying to take that exam, and that's really huge. And then at the same time, I am trying to start my own business. So as you can see, I don't know how those two happen at the same time. I don't know what I was thinking, but I have faith that it's all gonna work out because I really want both of them. They're both very important to me, and I have faith that it will happen if I really believe and put my mind to it. So that's where I'm at with that. I did do like a little bit of a last minute questions on Instagram, and I thought I would answer some of them. Some are regarding my business and some are not. So the first one says, I'm gonna start with the business ones. So I'm getting several questions about what sizes my clothing boutique is going to. Oh guys, I didn't tell y'all my clothing boutique's name. Oh my god. So my clothing boutique is called Missy Apparel. I can't believe I forgot to mention that. It's called Missy Apparel, M-I-S-S-I-E Apparel. Yeah, I just thought it was a really cute name. It's simple, it's easy to remember. It's a play off of my Instagram name, which is Miss Yaz. So I took the Miss and I made it Missy because, you know, like a little Missy, like a lady, like she's classy. My whole like slogan thing, or my idea for my boutique is where classy meets sexy, because I feel like that's just me, period. Classy, but not being afraid to embrace your sexy side, because we all have it. We are all beautiful women. So one of the questions was, what sizes will you be carrying in your boutique? So I am gonna have plus size clothing in my boutique. I'm gonna have small, medium, large, XL, 2X, and 3X. So all those ranges I'm gonna have in my boutique. However, small, medium, and large, the way the vendors sell the clothing, majority of them at least sell them in packs of small, medium, and large, and then the packs of XL to 3X are sold as, you know, a different pack. And it's not the same. So the thing with that is, yes, I will have small through 3X, but the small, medium, and large items will not be available to XL through 3X, and then the plus sizes, the clothing that comes in the plus sizes, will not be available to small, medium, and large customers, if that makes sense. I explained this on my Instagram stories the other day, but I already erased, and I don't think, you know, everybody saw that, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I've asked some friends what they thought about that. They all said, you should do it, you know, as long as you have plus size clothing, and I do. And I'm so excited to say that I already picked out a couple of plus size pieces, and they're so cute, guys. Y'all are gonna love them. Well, hopefully you're gonna love them. But yeah, so all picked by me. I'm gonna make sure everything's cute. I'm gonna make sure everything's something that I would wear personally too. So yes, I'm gonna have plus size clothing so all my girls can wear it. So excited about that. So another business one was, what have you had to do to prepare for your business, and how long have you been prepping? Like I said, this idea of a business just came to me about a little over a month ago, and from then I was just like, go. I started my Google searches. I was watching videos on YouTube nonstop. I was reading articles online nonstop. I mean, filling myself with information constantly. I became obsessed. I was up at, you see me up at 2 in the morning, like on my phone, like just watching a bunch of videos, trying to get all the information I can, trying to learn everything, filing things. So there's certain things that you need. You need an EIN number, you need a seller's permit, you need a tax filing number, things like that. You have to buy your domain name so that you have a website. You have to make sure that your name is not taken by anybody else. If anything, it's just the waiting. So like waiting to get my seller's permit took about like a week and a half, and things like that, in order for me to buy clothes. I'm still waiting on things to come in, like my business cards, my slips. I've already started investing in backdrops because I am doing this 100% on my own right now. I'm gonna be my own model. I'm gonna take my own photos. I'm doing my own marketing, everything. I know it's gonna be a process, and I know it's gonna be time consuming, but I'm very passionate about it, so I hope you guys like what you see. Okay, and then some things that do not have to do with business. Some things are about school. Somebody said, what made you choose OTA as a career, and was school hard? How about getting in? So what made me choose OTA? Well, if you didn't know, here's a little fun fact for you. Not a fun fact I'm very proud of, but it's true nonetheless. So after I graduated high school, I got basically a full ride scholarship to go to UNT, the University of North Texas, and I could have succeeded there, and I had the chance to, and I made the mistake of thinking I could do better than community college at that time. That's what my mindset was for whatever reason. I was like, no, I have to go to the university, I have to live in the dorms, like I have to do all of this. I was also first generation, so I was gonna be the first in my family to go to college. So I really wanted to do it all, you know. And so I did that. I was living in a dorm at UNT. I did make a couple of friends, but for the most part I was just not in it. And I think a big thing to do with that was that I was always undecided. I never knew what I wanted to do. I never knew what I wanted as a career. I felt like my mind was in so many places. I was like, ooh, maybe I want to do real estate, maybe I want to do interior design, maybe I want to do fashion design, maybe I want to do just so many things. I was just like, I don't know what I want. And so my first year there, I was kind of taking courses in everything. I even had a course specifically for people who were undecided. Long story short, I just wasn't invested in it. I wasn't motivated at all towards anything. And not to blame me and my relationship, but my husband and I at the time were pretty fresh, and I just like always wanted to spend time with him. I wasn't passionate about school. I wasn't passionate about the classes I was taking, and so basically I left. And I left after that first year, and I did not go back to school until years and years later. I beat myself up about that decision and about what could have been, and about, you know, the decisions and choices that I made. I beat myself up about that so many times, so much, till finally I was like, you know what, I need to go back. I need to finish, and I need to do that for myself, because I've always enjoyed school from the start. Like, I've always loved school. I truly did enjoy it, so I just needed to go back for me, not for anybody else. Not to, you know, I was just like putting myself down about how much of a disappointment I was to the family, how much I let my parents down. If I don't do this now, then when will I do it? It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how long you've been out of school, it doesn't matter, like, it just doesn't matter. If you want to do it, just do it, just go for it. Because at the end of the day, I saw something online that was like, whether you start now or later, like, at least you're gonna finish, you know. And I would rather finish than not, and do that for myself. And it's the same thing with my business too. I feel like, yeah, there is a risk, there's a huge risk of it failing, but I feel like I can take it, you know. I can take failing knowing that I gave it my best and I tried my best, rather than always wonder like, what if. I can't wonder. So I decided to go back to school when I decided on OTA, because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field, but I knew I didn't want to be a nurse because I do not like needles and I just don't do all of that. So I was like, dang, nurse is out the question for me. And I just started looking at healthcare careers online, and you know, doing some research on that. And then I stumbled across, I read up on physical therapy which was okay, but I was like, I feel like I would get bored. That's when I came across occupational therapy, and I was like, occupational therapy, what's that? I had never heard of it, so I looked into it, and I just really liked it. It's a career that can allow me to be creative, that can allow me to help people do what is truly important to them. And just reading up on it, I really encourage you guys to look up what occupational therapy is and like some videos. That's how I came across it, and that's how I decided on it. And I looked up schools that were accredited, and I really encourage you guys, before you make the decision, I went to do observation hours. So you can call a clinic and say, hey, you know, is it okay? Do you accept any observation to be done at your clinic? You basically just go and observe or watch, you know, an OT or an OTA treat, or you go to the clinic for whether it's a day or that week or whatever it is, and just watch and just see what they do, see what OT is. And I saw both pediatrics and I saw both adults, and I was like, wow, I want to do this, you know, like I think I could be really good at this. So that's what got me into, that's what made me decide on OTA. And then I looked up the schools, and I found a school. I went to Navarro College. I wouldn't say it was hard to get in. There was like an application process. I don't think the getting in part is hard. I did need to take some more basics because I hadn't done all of my core classes that I needed. So I needed like anatomy and biology and all of that. I needed to take those prior to applying, which I did. It's not getting in that's hard, it is the program that's hard. I think we started with about 40 students or 40 something students, and we ended with like 22, something like that. So almost like half of the people dropped or got out, you know, personal reasons, and also it was stressful. It was very stressful. It was overwhelming, and it was hard, but we got through it. And being in it and treating my own patients, you know, during clinicals was so cool. I was just like, I never thought I would make it to this point. I thought I was gonna drop out a long time ago, but I made it, and I'm really happy I stuck through it. How much was it, and what is the process or requirements to apply to Navarro College? I don't know what they're referring to on the how much was it part, like maybe school, like how much was school. And I wouldn't say school was expensive at all, especially if you get financial aid. It sure as hell beats universities or anything else. It was fairly affordable for the most part, and the requirements to apply, I think it would just depend on what program you're applying to. The application was like this whole packet that I needed to fill out, and I needed to do like an essay, and I think they look at the grades that you get for your core classes, and depending on that is if they accept you or not. Did you deal with any criticism because your hubby was working while you were focused on school? I don't think I dealt with any criticism. I mean, I feel like if anything, I don't think I dealt with criticism besides one of the things that I absolutely hate to hear is, oh, must be nice. You know, must be nice to not have to work and be able to put your whole time and energy into school. Must be nice. And I just brushed that off, because they don't know you, they don't know me, they don't know my husband, they don't know what we've been through, they don't know our struggles, and they don't know what it's taken to be in the position that we are in. If anything, I applaud my husband so much for even giving me the opportunity. And if anything, I feel like he was so proud of the fact, like he never stopped telling everybody like, oh yeah, my wife's in school, you know, she's gonna be an OTA. I'm doing this, and I'm doing the career to help us both out in the end, you know, like to help us out in the future. And so, no, not really, besides the must be nice thing. He is so supportive, you guys. I cannot deal. He's the most supportive husband ever. Whatever I want to do, he tells me that I should go for it, and he believes in me. And it's just great when you have a partner like that who trusts you and believes in you so much, and pushes you to be the best version of yourself that you can. And that's exactly why I went to school, to create a better life for me, for him, for our future kids. And yeah, that's that. So someone said, how do you do so much? Marriage, home, school, and business. It's hard out here. It really is. And I'm not perfect, and I'm not like this machine who can juggle everything at once either. I'm having a hard time right now with school and with business and doing it at the same time. I'm learning to manage my time better. With marriage, I mean, I think date nights are so important for us. He works really, really long hours, and so now I feel like I am benefiting from doing my own thing because I keep myself distracted, I keep myself busy. I don't get it all done. I mean, my house is kind of a mess right now. I haven't done laundry in a minute. And I've kind of put home in the back burner a little bit right now. So I need to figure out my time management and my priorities and, you know, get everything done. But it's not easy, and I'm just trying my best. And then one of the last things I wanted to talk about is I got a few questions about when will a baby be on the way, or mommy to be anytime soon. And I won't get into details on this, but it's just it's something that comes up a lot and totally understandable, you know. All I want to say on this subject is that if I'm not pregnant right now, it's not by choice. It's definitely not by choice. I would love to be pregnant right now. I would love to start a family. And I've been internally struggling with that. It hasn't been as easy as I thought it would be. But I'm staying positive that it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out when it's meant to work out. And just send me all the positive vibes, guys. But as for now, I'm trying not to stress myself out with it, as trust me, I've been really struggling. I haven't said anything publicly. I think this is the first time that I'm kind of expressing this, just because I'm not trying to make it a big deal, because I know it's very common for it not to happen like that. And so in my head, I just said, I need to finish school. I feel like I always put school, and I was like, I need to finish school before I try to start a family. And now that I have finished school, or even before then, I decided I wanted to start planning on it and trying, like at the beginning, a little bit before this year started. So yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping for the best right now. I know God will bless us when it's the right time, and that is that. So I'm gonna try to enjoy myself and what I'm doing now, instead of, you know, focusing on that and just stressing myself out even more. I'm trying to stay positive and just be in the moment with my husband, be in the moment with my, you know, with everything else coming up in my life, and maybe seeing it as that's how it's supposed to happen right now. So my camera actually just died, so I'm on my phone right now, but I just wanted to close this video out and say thank you guys for sitting here and listening if you've made it through this far. I know it's a long little chit chat, but I just wanted to update you guys. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your support. It means the absolute world to me, and I'm excited to see what is to come. I have a vacation I'm taking in about a week or so, and I'm so excited about that. I definitely will be vlogging and hopefully creating really cool content for you, and I'm so excited. I need a vacation so bad. I know we all do. Yeah, I will leave you with that, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye guys, love you.